Oh, they
My
changed
god,
the,
this is the most
changed
devastating.
The UI. That's weird. All right.
And now I have no biscuits.
Yeah.
My
So hold on. Let me just recap what happened last session. I had a child executed by firing squad. All right, we're good. That's everything that happened.
Kara, you will be missed.
I keep every time I describe how that first session went. That is what I say. Because it's just so funny to me. In hindsight, that is exactly what I did.
it is. I fear.
It has been about 6 years since that fateful night. It took you all about a year just to recover from your injuries, sort of nursed back to health by Teresa and the sort of other members of this sort of caravan that she is staying with. You don't know who it was that saved you. The sort of being that spoke to you in the giant tent after you were attacked. You don't know who that was, who or what that was.
Wait, it wasn't Teresa?
No, it was not.
The fuck? This whole time?
It was something else. Teresa found you afterwards and brought you here. To a camp probably a couple miles away from Silkshire. Kind of sequestered in the woods. And you have spent the last 5 or so years training, honing your skills, your innate talents, for the inevitable day where you will go out into the world and seek revenge.
Revenge.
Revenge. I think you've probably wanted to leave for some time, I would guess.
Mm-hmm.
But Teresa has always told you that it is not time yet.
Teresa, so strange and bizarre.
Bitch.
It's just like that.
But today she has called you to her tent. And as you arrive, she is kind of sitting crisscross applesauce, waiting for you to enter.
I haven't heard that in a long ass time.
Yeah. And as you enter, she doesn't look up at you, but she does sort of raise her head slightly to acknowledge your presence, and she says, "How are you feeling?"
Impatient.
Wait, shit. Is all of us in the room? Sorry.
I assume all three of you were there.
Well, I ate something bad this morning, and... Wait, shit, Kane is Southern, fuck.
Well, I ate something bad this morning.
Well, the gruel this morning was kind of shitty, so my stomach's a little upset. My tummy's always been just a touch sensitive. Was that part of is that what you were asking about, or?
No. But it is good.
You should tell him to lay off the cumin.
Yeah, we have some fantasy tongues.
Fantasy Tums is great.
You can take some.
Malachi looks at you and says, "If your wit were coin, you'd owe us money."
To Teresa? Or
No, to our
King?
little southern friend there with the upset
Okay.
tummy.
Yeah.
You know,
This is
buddy.
the kind of thing he says when people say things that are just you know that he's not being mean. This is just how he is.
Yeah.
Pointing out the obvious that that wasn't the question she was asking.
Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. I would love, love if you kept doing that for every single day since we've
And
met.
you will.
And you will.
Yeah, it just the frame freezes and it just says in like white letters across the screen, and you will.
I like the idea that it's like, those shows where like everybody else pauses and the person talks directly to the camera. Like it's always Disney Channel. And he's like, and he will.
He will continue to do this. Teresa says, today is the day. It's time for you to leave and make your own way in the world.
Making
Oh
your
my
way in the
goodness.
world today.
She's letting her little chickadees fly. I'm sorry.
Sorry
I
for.
should not have said chickadees.
Yeah, no, it's fine. She says, I know you've been chomping at the bit for this for some time. I think you're finally ready.
Swag.
Swaggity.
Sorry, I keep forgetting that swag doesn't exist in medieval times.
Yeah.
You just made it up. Swag is your word now. You invented swag.
Invented swag.
I don't see the problem here.
Yeah. She says, would you like a recommendation on where to start?
Well,
That
yes,
would be great.
Be mildly helpful.
Return to Silkshire.
Think they're gonna recognize us?
Doubtful.
Kind of hard to forget you.
Fair enough.
It has been many years. I mean, how many years are we talking here? Do we have
6 years.
6 years?
You were children.
Yeah.
Besides which, you lived in the poor district, which is kind of deep in the city.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to return to Silkshire, that would not be where you would be entering. You would be entering sort of the main section of the city.
You guys ever wonder what, hold on, pause.
Mm-hmm.
Not pause in real life, but pause, hold on. I need to remember this guy's name. It's been a whole minute.
Whose name?
Mm-hmm.
Who, the bad guy?
No, it was Reed, yeah. You guys ever wonder if Reed thinks about us still? Should we visit him? No, right? Because he's a guard and he would have to come kill us. Do you think the guards know? No, there's no way, right?
Are you referring to my uncle?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, I mean, I fully planned on going to see my uncle.
Yeah, but what if he's going? I mean, what?
That guy in the castle thinks we're dead. He shot us with high-powered rifles. He didn't think we'd really survive that. So if we go back, he might think we're ghosts or something.
Oh my god!
I mean,
guys,
to be fair, we were never actually charged with anything. We were just executed. So even if we were charged with something, we have paid our debt.
That's a good point. You were sentenced to death and you survived, so you're no longer. Teresa says,
this giant hole in my chest says otherwise. I think that's enough punishment for whatever crime we so happen to commit.
Out of character, there was a guy that they tried to execute, 3 times with the electric chair, and he just wouldn't die.
Yeah, I think.
And he tried to argue. He was like, I shouldn't be here anymore, guys. Come on. You tried.
Yeah. Like, I've suffered 3 consecutive death sentences. This is...
There was one that was even better than that. Guy was sentenced to life in prison and he wound up dying, and they brought him back.
I mean,
they did CPR on him, and they brought him back, and he fought to get released from prison because he died.
Yep.
So he served his life in prison.
Yep.
I'm not going to say he's right.
Yeah, and the judge was like, well...
You might be technically correct. But Teresa does chime in and says, technically, you were never accused of any crime as far as the people of Silkshire know. You were there one day and were gone the next.
I guess I'm just concerned about maybe we should just stay away from like Reed's probably fine, but like maybe we should stay because we don't actually know who all's involved in this whole debacle, and it's probably at least a couple guards.
I mean, that's fair, but I mean, he is my uncle, and he was always nice to me.
He didn't report
as nice as he could be.
He did, in fact,
for abandoning me with the street kids.
he did, in fact, let me steal things right in front of him. So
yeah,
can't really argue.
All I can say is if you are looking for a way to get back at Lucian, Silkshire is the place you should start. It is, after all, his city.
I was going to call it a city of sin, but I think that's trademarked.
Yeah, yeah. No, they've trademarked that since city exists in this universe.
Yeah. It's called Sin City. There's no, it's nothing else.
Yeah, it's nothing else.
It's actually Reaver's bedroom.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
God. I'm just gonna say it's the Guildmaster's sex dungeon.
God. Jesus.
Reaver probably took that.
No. See, the thing is, Reaver is actually truly a pervert. There is nothing that Reaver actually will not try.
Spoilers, but yeah, he's right. Reaver is a sexual deviant. He's a well-known canonical deviant.
Me when I'm a canonical deviant for real in Dungeons and Dragons. No,
it's on his character sheet. His class is canonical.
Oh no.
But yeah,
what's your class?
Teresa has kind of told you that you should head to Silkshire, and I think the news that you are leaving has kind of spread to other members of the camp. There are probably about 24 people here of assorted vagrants and vagabonds. Many of whom you have probably become fairly close with over the past couple of years. Who all want to see you off on your journey. They do not have much to give you, but they do give you some food for the road, as well as just wishes of good luck. I think Teresa has always been clear that you should not talk about how you came to be at the camp. So I don't think any of them know what you are leaving to do. They just know that you're leaving.
They don't know we're about to go topple a government.
Yeah.
That's when we go to topple a government for real.
Yeah. Teresa was like, maybe don't tell them that. They're probably better off not knowing.
Sure, take away our thunder.
Yeah. Would you like thunder? I can reintroduce him to the game at any time.
I don't know.
He can just emerge. He can just emerge from the woodlands.
Go ahead. I need someone else to insult.
We'll save thunder for later. But yeah, you head out. Unless there's anything you want to do here.
I get some more of the tummy ache roll.
You get some more of the tummy ache. Good. Excellent. It does in fact make your tummy ache worse.
I was so hungry.
Turns out Jeff is cooking today. Jeff repeatedly has mistaken poison ivy for an edible plant.
Yeah.
We keep telling him it's not, and he keeps doing it anyway.
I love Jeff. I relate to Jeff. We are all Jeff in one point of our lives.
He thinks it's a spice.
Here's a question for you about this camp, or this caravan. Yeah. Is there wine readily available?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Malachi grabs a couple bottles of wine for the trip.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Okay.
You are given some wine.
Preferably red.
Yes. And Oliver, I assume you have some alchemical supplies to pack up.
Oh yes, I do.
I think if Kane does anything, he kind of just shines his trident a bit and makes sure it's all up to snuff.
All right. With that, you are sort of off. It does not take you terribly long to get onto the main road. And you haven't really left the camp since your arrival. And to be fair, I don't know if you were ever out here to begin with. The wilderness is still pretty dense, even sort of 100 years later. The sort of wilderness of Contriva remains pretty thick. Although the roads are better paved.
That's a relief, at least.
And as you make your way towards Silkshire, which, if I haven't really clarified, is absolutely enormous compared to what it once was. Silkshire has tripled in size.
Shit.
It has gone from a large town to a large city.
Well, good for them.
As you head down the road, you start to notice some worrying things. You start to see carts that appear to have been destroyed or damaged, just sort of abandoned on the side of the road.
Can we investigate them?
Yes, you may.
Yeah. Do I roll investigation?
Sure. Anyone who wants to investigate can roll investigation.
Roll a 14.
18.
Damn it.
Fiather?
I got a 13.
All right. Oliver, you inspect one of these carts. And, I mean, it doesn't take a rocket surgeon to figure out that these carts have been robbed. The carts are completely empty. Just sort of vacant of any and all resources. I think, interestingly, you're no expert on carts. but you're fairly confident that there should be some metal here. It kind of appears that this thing has been stripped. Like, it wasn't just robbed, it was stripped of all sort of varnishes.
The crackheads got to it.
Yep, they stripped it for copper wire. And now that you've noticed that with one card, I think you can kind of look at the others and surmise the same thing. All of these cards have kind of suffered similar fates.
Well, gang, it looks like these cards have been robbed and stripped.
Stripped? Cards don't wear clothes. What do you mean stripped?
Are you serious?
I'm the most dead ass I could be right now. What are you talking about, clothes?
You're so
Why would they?
Amazing.
I love you like a brother, but I'd really love to hit you with a book.
I mean, I guess if you really want to hit me with a book, I can't really stop you from hitting me with a book, but I would prefer to be hitless in terms of books.
Yeah. Prefer not to be hit.
Yeah. Being hit with a book, it was not on my bucket list today.
And Malachi, kind of under his breath as he walks away to another cart, he goes, "A heavy one."
As you are kind of walking between these carts, checking them out, a guard actually kind of sees you all and makes his way over and says, "Hey, you! Best be careful out here."
Because of the cart strippers?
Yeah. Duncan and his gang have been causing a lot of problems lately. Just keep your wits about you.
Thank you.
Shameful behavior.
He's a real pain in our asses. City's on lockdown until he's dealt with.
Oh. Well, we were heading to the city. That means nobody's in?
Not until Duncan and his boys have been dealt with, yeah.
Well, shit.
I think maybe we should speed up that process.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is there a reward involved for his capture?
Yeah. About 2,000 gold.
2,000?
2,000 gold, yeah.
And ain't nobody even tried?
I mean, the Heroes Guild doesn't really take commission anymore.
Well, what the hell are they doing?
So far, he hasn't been enough of a problem. He's only really targeting traders. He's not killing them, he's just knocking them over.
I feel like knocking somebody over a bunch of times is... You know what? I'm not going to finish that sentence.
I mean, we put in a request with the guild. They just haven't gotten back to us.
Well, since they're going to be useless, we could do it.
He looks you over and he kind of laughs. He says, "Look, if you want to risk your lives, we're fairly certain his camp's up that way." And he points, sort of up the road past the city, down a sort of dirt path.
Duly noted. You guys want to... Should we make a plan, or do we just go?
I think we just go. I think we figure it out along the way.
Yeah. I feel like improvising's our strong suit.
The leap before you look strategy. Classic.
Always effective.
Malachi says that.
Yeah. No, I assumed. That was my assumption.
You know, Malachi?
Actually, before we go, I think we should actually scope out the camp.
I don't know.
I mean, you certainly can. You've been told generally where this camp is. So if you want to head in that direction, you can sort of move quietly and try and get the jump on them.
I'm down with that.
Is that
how far away is it?
You don't know exactly how far. You would kind of have to get in there to figure that out.
You know, we could act like we're trying to join his little bunch.
That is always an option.
It's a much more forward approach, but could get it done. There are other ways of stealth besides hiding in a bush.
So yeah, it is ultimately up to you. I am not here to tell you what to do. I am only here to facilitate your actions.
I want to scope out the camp before we initiate any kind of contact with them. I want to see what we're dealing with first.
Malachi nods.
Yeah. I mean, Oliver's smart, so whatever you come up with is going to be smart, too. I don't got to worry about it.
Yeah.
Shall we go?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds like I'm going to need stealth rolls.
Mm-hmm. Hey, damn, you won't believe this. 16 for stealth.
All right. I mean, that's a fairly believable stealth roll.
Yeah.
I don't know why I wouldn't believe that.
Well, I was going to say you won't believe it. I have a +5 to stealth.
Oh, okay.
I got 18.
All right. So we got a 16 and 18.
And a 23.
Damn.
23. All right.
I am an elf.
You are an elf.
A point was made here today.
I am a fat ass elf, but I am an elf.
All right. Yeah, you are able to sort of approach this camp unnoticed. And as you do, you pretty quickly start to see groups of... Bear with me a moment. You see groups of thugs gathered around, wearing mostly leather armor. In fact, I think because of your observation before of the carts being stripped, I think it occurs to you that they are all wearing leather armor.
Where's the middle going? These must be the clothes they stripped off the carts.
Ding, ding, ding.
I don't think he meant that the way you think he did.
No. They're wearing leather armor. The carts have been stripped of their metal.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they got stripped of clothes.
No, they were stripped of metal. I see. This is Kane being Kane.
Malachi looks at you, and under his breath, he says, "My friend, your mouth and your brain have never met, have they?"
Nah, one's on my face and one's in my head.
No.
He looks at you, Oliver, and rolls his eye.
I think you guys mistook when I said I think that Kane is genuinely just dumb, unlike Dirk, who was like just pretending to be dumb.
No.
Bro's not. Bro's
No, and
not
this is just who Malachi is. This is,
I love Malachi.
No, Malachi's great. As you are kind of looking around this camp, you kind of get the impression that these thugs are, how to put this, morale, you kind of get the impression, is not terribly high around here. They don't look particularly thrilled to be here. And I think if you want, you see a couple of them gathered around a fire, sort of bullshitting. If you want, you can try and get closer and see what they are talking about. But I think that would require a second stealth roll.
18.
I just nat 20, bitch.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. You watch Kane disappear.
Yeah, Kane just...
I got 15.
That's sufficient. As you approach, you hear a couple of them sort of commiserating around the fire. One of them says, "Duncan is really pissing me the fuck off." Like, okay, yeah, I get it. We've gotten some decent goods. We've gotten a little bit of gold and a little bit of food. And at first, with the guy taking every piece of metal he could get his hands on, I thought, oh, maybe we're going to sell it for scrap or something. Make some good money. But no. No. Instead, he's doing whatever it is. I don't even... He kind of like puts his face in his hands. He looks ridiculous. Looks utterly ridiculous. And
vibrating. He's not fooling anyone.
One of the other thugs kind of like pats him on the shoulder and says, like, "Look, maybe he's gonna get so heavy that he can't move anymore, and then we'll take over ourselves. Because maybe, I guess, I suppose that's an option."
I have a terrible idea.
Yeah.
But because we're stealth, I don't know that Kane can talk to his party mates. Can he without getting caught?
Yeah, you can. You could whisper.
Kane looks over to everybody, like the theoretical locations. He goes, "We should put them in charge.
We should expel the entire camp."
Nah, let's just put these guys in charge.
No.
It'd be a good idea to have an entire camp of people on our side.
I wouldn't put them in charge.
So what? So are we.
You don't actually have to whisper. You can speak at full volume.
Shut up. This is more fun.
It's not fun. Guys, I'm a criminal.
It's a fair point.
I love doing crime. Crime is so fun. You just can't be, like, annoying about it like this guy's being.
I feel like they're going to continue to be a little annoying about it if we put these two in charge. They seem competent. We don't want competence.
But hear me out. Okay, if we put them in charge, then we have a group of allies against the mayor of Silkshire, who, lest we remind ourselves, has an entire city.
Look, I've heard worse ideas.
Besides that, we could just set some ground rules with them.
You do the talking.
Deal. I think Kane, looks at them and just goes, "Psst. Psst. Come here."
The two thugs?
Yeah.
Alright.
Malachi,
he's charismatic. He is not.
As you're doing this, you hear Malachi say, I would call that a bad idea, but it lacks the substance to be called an idea at all.
I think they do hear you, and I think after sort of looking at each other for a moment in confusion, they do walk over. They do walk over with weapons drawn.
I rolled a natural 20. I'm stealthing away.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
I like to imagine that as of current, because he rolled so well in stealth, they're talking to a bush. And he's somewhere above the bush.
They don't know exactly where you are.
Hey, look, I was hearing your plight earlier, and we could help. I could help.
Me.
They kind of look at each other and they look at the bush and they say, "Okay."
Look, I need Duncan to not be in charge here, but you guys seem very competent. And I don't really want to leave a bunch of people stranded and without somewhere to be. So what if we helped you take him out of power and then you filled that vacuum?
I mean, that would be cool, I guess.
I'm going to show myself now, and you're both going to behave.
Okay.
And Dirk's like, Dirk. He drops down from a tree. I would like to say, in this moment, he is 7 foot tall.
Yeah, that's fine.
He is a large man.
They are sort of caught off guard by this. They say, "All right, okay. So what's the plan?"
Well,
Oliver comes out from the bush.
Oh, hi, little guy.
Kill yourself now.
Be nice, Oliver.
All right, so there's 2 of you, there's 2 of us.
But there's a third one of us somewhere around here.
All right, so that makes 5.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a whispered voice in your ear telling you to shut the fuck up. As I cast, what is the thing that I cast? Minor illusion.
Minor illusion. Okay. What is the illusion?
It's the sound of me telling him to shut the fuck up. You create a sound or an image. So
you hear a whisper on the wind. Shut the fuck up.
All right.
It's like a drive-by.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Now, in this particular precarious situation that we're in, Oliver here's the brains. I'm more of just the brawn, and he flexes and everything.
Yeah, good. These 2 thugs sort of look at each other as if they are really considering their life choices.
Trust me, this is gonna go great.
Well, okay, but what's the... Oh, shit. And you hear, just, the loudest footsteps.
Can we stealth fast enough?
You can roll stealth if you want, Dad. I'm not going to make you roll, because you haven't done anything.
16.
14.
Alright.
You weren't expecting everybody to stand into stealth, were ya?
I mean, 14... Hold on, let me make a roll.
This is giving Twin Blade.
Okay, yeah, alright. You hear heavy footsteps. And let me post this. I want you to know I came up with this character in session, and I have made a mini for him in session.
Just now?
Just now.
you see a
Alrighty
winged
then.
figure just covered in metal sort of armor
Winged?
come out. Yes, winged. He has wings. Kind of like come out, and he is heavy not because he is big, but because he is just absolutely covered in thick metal armor.
He's low key killing it.
And he's dragging these two long metal chains with blades at the end. And he says, "What the hell's going on here?"
Did he see us?
No. No, he did not see you. However, he does see the two thugs talking to a shrub.
Question. How many people are around us, and how fast would they notice if I just stabbed him right now?
There are probably, I would say, another 3 thugs, other than the 2 you were talking to. So in total, there are 6 people here, including what you assume is Duncan. So, I mean, you can try and go up behind him and stab him if that's your prerogative.
I don't think that's a good idea.
But yeah, he steps out and says, "What the hell's going on here?"
Me when I'm Mickey Mouse. Mickerman. Me when I'm unidentified mouse character.
Yeah. Unidentified mouse.
Are you actually doing it?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you okay? So you're not doing anything. Bear with me while I set up the potential combat encounter.
I'm not a bear, I'm a tiefling. This is gonna start a trend of Kane taking everything way too literally.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I mean, what do you want to do in this moment? He has stepped out and he's scrutinizing the 2 who were talking to the bush and were kind of like stammering, like, nothing. And we weren't doing anything.
Me when I lie.
Malachi is still hiding.
That's fair. Duncan says, "I heard voices that I didn't recognize."
Should we fuck with him?
CKY.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Ooh, Kane looks over at where he assumes that Malachi is hiding, and he's like, "Make him think he's crazy. Make everybody think he's crazy."
Okay, all right.
Wants to follow a crazy person.
Okay.
I'm trying to look at how I can do that too.
I cast a spell again. The one I just said. It's a cantrip, so.
Yeah. That's fair.
What do I say to him?
You whisper gently in his ear, "Banana bread."
I can, when he's done with this, I can also use thaumaturgy to do ominous whispers in his ear.
That's true. That is an option.
Okay. Malachi whispers through the spell in his ear. Your breath reeks of cheap ale and cheaper opinions.
What the hell was looking around, like, oh!
Kane uses thaumaturgy to whisper in his ear. Ominous whispers, by the way, so like multiple whispers, and he's like, look at them, while plotting against you.
I don't have anything funny, but I got Rhea's sickness.
Yeah, give it to him.
If all else fails, make him shit himself.
I shit your pants!
That's 19 to hit.
Okay.
And that would be 15 damage altogether.
Do you get stealth damage?
No.
I don't think stealth damage would really apply on this one.
No.
Well, I mean, just for effect, I mean, if you will allow it, I'd like to use my minor illusion to create the smell of cheap ale.
Sure.
Around him.
Just for shits and giggles, because of the way my app works, I kind of need... can each of you give me an initiative roll? You have not been spotted. But just...
14.
Okay. 14 for Kane.
You guys would be surprised at the amount of Baby No Money that's in Kane's playlist.
I got a 10.
I got a 20.
Which is truly sad because I have a +4.
I still didn't hear you, Oliver.
20.
20. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So Duncan took 15 damage from Ray of Sickness. What else does that do?
Ray of Sickness, what do you do? Ray of Sickness, greenish energy lashes out towards a creature within range. On hit, target takes that much damage. Make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it is poisoned until the end of your next turn.
What do I have to beat?
13?
He did. He did successfully beat that.
I hit him with a really hard... Okay.
You know,
so
I can use thaumaturgy at will.
On a fail save, is also poisoned until the next turn.
Oh, okay.
I use
no, he succeeded.
Yeah, on hit, the target takes a 2d8 poison damage and must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it also poisoned until the next turn, but since you pass the saving throw, you're not poisoned on your next turn.
Okay, so he takes the damage then.
Yeah. I use thaumaturgy to tell him, look, they're trying to poison you. All of them.
What the fuck is happening?
I feel like Kane's gotta be like trying really hard not to giggle somewhere in a bush.
You know what? I think he's just going to look at the two who he is kind of suspicious of. And he is going to attack them. Oof. Okay. Bear with me here. Yeah, he throws his chains at each of them and whips them pretty good. Sort of sends them staggering back.
I think
I think having had that happen, the one that you were sort of talking to, Kane says, We didn't do nothing. There's fucking weirdos in the bushes.
You ruined our plan! I think is there a chance for Kane to like get a shot off before anything else happens?
Yeah, Malachi's gonna take a shot. I mean, he hasn't been seen, so initiative technically hasn't started yet, so I should be able to, right?
Yeah, we should all get a shot in because like he doesn't have time to
Yeah.
react to us doing stuff yet.
I mean, he has no idea that we're there.
I mean, he
Yeah.
has an idea now, but like he doesn't know where, but we know exactly where he is.
Here's what I'll give you. You can get stealth attacks in. I think those are going to give away your position.
I'm
Oh
fine.
yeah.
Do you want to go first or should I? Actually, I'm doing a melee
No.
attack.
No. Let me go first, and
Okay.
you will understand why.
Understandable.
I am going to jump out and I am going to attack him with my rapier.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah,
Holy shit, I didn't know that.
22 to hit.
that'll do it.
Damn.
And ooh, 5 damage. However, when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can mark the creature until the end of your next turn. This effect ends early if you are incapacitated or die, or someone else marks the creature. While you were within 5 feet, while they are within 5 feet of you, the creature you have marked by you has disadvantage on any attack roll that he doesn't target you. In addition, the creature marked by you deals damage to anyone other than you. You can make a special melee weapon attack against the marked creature as a bonus action on your next turn.
Noted.
You have advantage on the attack roll,
Jesus
and if
Christ.
it hits, the attack weapon deals extra damage to the target equal to half of your fighter level, regardless of the number of creatures you mark, which I can only actually mark one, because that's the level I am.
So we're level 3.
What class?
Yeah, you're
is this?
level 3.
Yeah,
so
well,
that's
yeah.
not
I
gonna be a
mean,
lot.
yeah. I can still only mark one. Equal to the strength modifier, minimum of 1. You regain all expended usages of this at the end of a long rest.
Okay. All right.
Jesus Christ.
Um,
What class are you, man?
I'm a
Fighter.
fighter.
Jesus Christ.
Look, fighters are good at fighting.
I didn't
That's
know
what they do.
fighters were built like that for real.
So how much damage did he
It
take?
was 7.
It was 7.
Yeah.
Alright. You stab at him, and you get sort of in between some of his armor, and he lets out a
I like that he sounds like Mickey Mouse. It was distinctly different.
as Malachi
Totally
hits
planned.
him, and it doesn't do the damage. You can see on Malachi's face that it didn't do as much damage as he had hoped.
Yeah.
And he just kind of looks at Duncan and says, I did not miss. I merely gave the gods a chance to write your eulogy.
Damn.
I see. What the fuck are you talking about?
Mickey Mouse is not having this shit in his clubhouse.
Okay. So the other two, if you want your stealth rounds, you can have them.
I want to
Yeah.
throw acid splash at him. So.
Oh yeah. So I mean, wait a minute. Was that considered a stealth attack? Would I get stealth damage for that?
Yes, I guess you would.
And what is stealth damage? Isn't it like 2d6?
Well,
I
it
don't think
depends because rogues get stealth damage, but I don't know that other classes get stealth damage. That's why I was confused.
Actually, no, what? That's true. I think that was something
Specific to rogues.
It's up to you. Whatever you want. I really don't care.
Let me see. Technically that's a rogue thing.
Yeah.
So no stealth damage. So yeah, whoever Oliver, I think you said you want to do acid splash.
Yes, I want to throw a acid container.
Wait. When you throw it, is it like a AoE attack? Am I gonna have to step through acid to kill it, to like hit him with mine?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think I should.
It's a 5-foot radius.
Yeah, I can stand farther than 5 feet from him. You're good.
Okay. Well, he's got to make a 13 dex.
All right. He does somehow.
Lame.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna roll that again because he's fucking covered in armor.
I feel like it should get in between the rivets, though.
What did he have to beat?
13.
Fuck, he still beat it.
Yeah.
Look, I tried.
I know.
And seeing how this is a brand new character and we haven't actually really done any real fighting yet, I just realized that I have something that I could have used in my attack that I did not. And I was wondering if I could use it now, or do you want me to just wait until my next turn?
What is it?
I have Action Surge. So I could have attacked him again. I don't have to. I am perfectly fine with waiting.
Hold on to it.
Yeah, because it was a stealth attack. Well, not stealth, but you know.
Yeah.
Actually,
that's a good point. I don't think it would work on a... Because that's something you can do on your turn.
Okay, that's fine. Like I said, it really doesn't matter. I'm just reading it again just to make myself really familiar, and I was like, oh yeah.
So does anything happen on a successful save?
I
feel like he probably still takes some damage.
Each creature in the sphere must exceed that much or take 1d6 acid. No, nothing happens. I guess I just flew it past his head or something. He moved too quickly.
I think what happens is it gets on his armor, but it doesn't hurt him.
It does not penetrate the armor.
It does not penetrate the armor.
Healing word.
He lets out another like and then Kane, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna hit him with my trident.
Alright.
I think Kane jumps out
Effective.
and he takes his trident and hold on. I critted.
That's excellent.
Oh, 18 damage.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm joyous.
Yeah, you stab him with your trident, and he lets out a pronounced "ah!"
He's unhappy.
He is unhappy. He's having a bad day.
You hear Malachi from somewhere behind him. Well struck, I'd be jealous, but I'm too busy being impressed.
Aww, Malachi. Stop.
What is your problem?
You know what? Actually, that's a good point.
No,
No. He makes a good case.
At the top of the turn order is Oliver.
Sir, have some more.
What's our problem? What is your problem? Why are you randomly attacking your
Fellow creature.
your homeboys?
Yeah, why are you doing that?
They were conspiring!
Were they though?
Conspiring. They were talking to a bush.
Look, you can be crazy.
And that's biblical.
Confuse me!
I'm not trying to confuse you.
We're just confused by you.
Yes, exactly.
There's nothing to be confused about. I am Duncan the Metallic!
No, Duncan. You're made of flesh and bone. You're just wearing armor that you stole from caravans.
Shut up!
Duncan, what kind of creature are you? I've never seen a creature with wings. Can you even fly with those?
You probably have.
Really?
at some point.
What does he look like he'd be? Because all I see is wings and metal guy.
You can't really tell with his helmet.
Duncan, don't take this the wrong way. What kind of creature are you?
I'll never tell you. Who?
Are you a small anthropomorphic rat?
You know, it's my turn. I could hit you instead.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you wanna attack him, go for it.
Don't attack me!
I'm gonna give, what was his name? Dylan?
Duncan.
Duncan.
I'm gonna give Duncan the chance to surrender and come with us peacefully. Or,
I have you vastly outnumbered.
Duncan.
yeah, Duncan, you can kiss my hairy ass. I'm gonna hit him. Or, come on,
You and I have you vastly outnumbered, and I'm still about to lose.
13 to hit?
I don't think that's gonna do it. Nope, that doesn't do it.
Yeah, because he's wearing, like, big boy armor.
I magic stone, I'm gonna throw a rock at him.
Alright.
Real.
What
place am I in?
that?
18?
That does hit. 18 does hit.
7
For how much?
damage.
Alright, you throw an exploding rock at him, and it dents his armor, and he goes, "What the fuck?"
I'm trying to keep it together, Pav, I swear.
I want you to know, before he spoke, I did not know what voice he was gonna have.
I'm so glad you went with this.
It was literally a split second decision.
It's the best decision you've ever made, man. Oh god.
That's my turn, by the way. I don't know who's next.
I don't know who's next either.
Up next is one of the two thugs that he attacked, who kind of look at your group, and then look at him, and I think he looks at you, Kane, and he says, "Alright, you got like one shot to pitch this to me."
Regardless of what happens today, one day somebody's going to come here and they're going to defeat him. Do you want to be on the right side or not? He's been actively catching caravans. There's no way that he's not getting caught for this.
I thought you were Southern.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting.
Roll charisma.
Oh my god, my charisma.
Roll persuasion.
Oh fuck, I do not have good persuasion. I got a dirty 20.
Oh!
I watched it go from 5 to 18 in slow motion.
You see him really like his face contorts as he's really thinking about it. And I think he looks at his buddy, and he says, like, I can probably get us jobs at my dad's warehouse. Fuck this. And he lunges at Duncan.
He's so real. He's so real. He's like, I would rather agree to nepotism than do this shit anymore, bro.
He actually fires he fires a gun. It's a gun.
He fires a fucking gun.
He has a flintlock pistol that he fires at Duncan, and the bullet bounces off Duncan's ridiculous armor.
This is so bullshit. He's so bullshit. I love him. I love Mickey Bullshit Man.
The other one also points a pistol. Oh my fucking god! The bullets just bounce off.
And I fired and I missed both times.
Yep. Fired and I missed. I fired and I missed again. Yeah, they both fire their pistols at Duncan and fail, and they look at you three like, do something!
Oh, God.
Kane, it is your turn.
Okay, hold on. Let me think about this. Let me think about this strategically. Okay. I think Kane is going to like first attack him with the trident, and then because I'm gonna expend a key point to attack him with Flurry of Blows as a bonus action.
Alright.
That's a 21 to hit. I'm
Okay.
expending all of my luck in this session right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that does hit.
That's a 7 damage.
Alright.
And then fuck, I have to learn how to do key points. Okay. Alright,
He's
I expend 1 key point.
He's breathing deep. He's looking a little haggard.
And then I'm gonna hit him with Flurry of Blows. Does a dirty 20 hit.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. And then I hit him.
God.
So Flurry of Blows is I hit him twice. Okay.
Yep. With unarmed attack.
Alright, that's 6 damage and 7? Hold on. Yeah, that's 6 plus 7, that's 13 total damage.
You knock him on his ass. You hit him real hard in the chest. He goes, oh, oh, and he falls backwards.
Yeah, we gave him the chance to surrender, right?
We did.
I mean, he doesn't.
I did.
You don't know that he's dead.
He don't gotta be dead. I wasn't trying to kill him.
All you know is he has fallen over.
I know you.
The other 3 thugs, however, do not seem to have defected to your side.
Y'all gonna fight for this guy? For real? Your choice. I mean, your life. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm just gonna tell you I think it's stupid.
Is that your turn, King?
I think it kind of has to be. Hold on. I don't think
I was gonna say I don't think.
Yeah,
I can do anything
action,
else.
bonus action. No, the only thing that can happen now is a reaction.
What is your AC?
Damn it, 15.
Okay. One of the thugs runs up to you and whacks you with a mace for 7 damage.
Hellish Rebuke.
You have. Oh, that's true. All right.
Use, and that is
Fair.
a 3d10 damage.
All right. Well,
23.
Christ.
That buggy ain't getting beat again.
He hits you with the mace and he goes, I got him! And then
I think
he
Kane
just gets engulfed.
I think Kane, like, stops for a second, turns, and it's just like, do not hit me again, sir. And then he bursts into flames.
I think, given your background, I think instead of flames, I think he is just covered in a thick layer of ice.
You know what? Yeah. I like it.
He just is like flash frozen. And he shakes it off, but he looks bad.
Anybody else want a piece of this? Can I roll intimidation, by the way, for this?
Sure.
For this act
you know
of...
what? After that display, yes, you may roll intimidation.
How's a 16 do me? I'm rolling all my good shit today, I swear to God.
The guy you just flash froze, runs. Well, he more waddles, but
Smart choice.
he trundles into the woods.
See, at least some of these people got brains on them.
Because you actually hurt him pretty bad with that hellish rebuke.
Damn.
The next thug is up, and I think charges Malachi. What is your AC?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Sorry. My AC is 18, but what is he trying to do?
Melee attack you.
Okay. I am going to use my feat, which is defensive duelist. When you are wielding a finesse weapon which you are proficient with, and another creature tries to melee attack you, you can use your reaction to add your proficiency bonus to your AC. So my AC would be 20 for his attack.
Jesus. 18 feels a bit high for a level 3, but alright.
Well, I'm a fighter. I have my chain armor. I asked you about it. If you want me to do something other than chain.
No, that's fine. He crits.
Okay.
Damn. The DM really said, "Oh man, you got that shit on." Crit.
He bonks you over the head for 14 damage.
Ouch.
LMAO, get bonked.
He does try to hit you a second time. That does fail. But he crits on one of his attacks.
That's just gotta hurt.
And actually, it is your turn.
Okay. Cannot use that on him. I mean, it does not say. Well, actually, let me read it. Maybe it does, and I just didn't see it. No, I can't. Okay. Well, yeah, I will just attack him with my rapier.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Uh, 19.
That'll do it. He's not wearing thick metal armor, so his AC is not very high.
Arm my and simply armed myself.
9.
All right. 9.
9.
Anything else?
Yes, I am going to use my action surge, and I am going to attack him again.
Good.
18 again.
Yep, that'll do. That'll do, pig.
I thought it was donkey. Oh, copyright.
9 again.
Yeah, I don't want to get sued by DreamWorks.
I don't think DreamWorks would sue you like Disney would. Wait, Disney bought DreamWorks. I'm stupid.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
I don't think they did. Did they?
Yeah.
I believe they did.
Huh.
Yeah, they bought DreamWorks a little while ago. It was the death of all fun.
That's really funny because DreamWorks was literally formed by Disney employees who were annoyed at Disney.
Yep. You know, every company spells out once the OGs are gone.
Yep. Yeah, no, that thug is not looking so hot. It is the final hostile thug's turn. And I think he's going to go for Kane. That's a 9. That does not hit.
No.
That's a natural 1. He trips.
He trips and he falls, and I think Kane just like, alright, man. Consider giving up.
Yeah. Oliver, it is your turn. There are 2 hostile thugs left.
Okay.
One is badly injured, one is untouched.
I have a slingshot. Can I use that with my magic stone and slingshot my magic stone at them?
Yes, you may.
You just have a magic stone.
Well, it's just a thing. Then
I
you
have
can
a
use an
rock.
artificer.
I
It's
got
a
a
magic.
rock.
14 to hit.
That'll do. Are you attacking the weakened thug or the non-weakened thug?
The weakened thug.
All right.
And then 9 to hit. Or 9 to damage, sorry.
Yeah. You hit him. You blow a hole in his leather armor, exposing his bare and now bloody chest. And he looks down and he goes like, "Ah!"
Can you give up now?
He does not really respond. I think he's too busy being in horrible pain.
Your,
Guts.
your evil
Oliver,
laugh is
are you?
insane, by the way.
Oliver, is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. The two defected thugs. I think the talkative one looks at the one who just had a hole blown in his armor. He's just like, this isn't working out, man. We should really just fucking bail.
Fuck it!
And
Run!
I'm gonna roll charisma for him. That's an 18.
I think
So the guy who just had a hole blown in his armor is like, yeah, this kind of sucked anyway. And he scrambles into the woods.
Well?
And disappears. And I think the final hostile thug seeing this just looks at them, shouts like, cowards!
No, they ain't cowards, honey. They just people with a brain.
And I think the defected thugs both attack their remaining comrade. That is an 18. It's only 3 damage. And then the other one does the same. Okay, those are better. Oh, those are a lot better. The silent thug actually gives the remaining hostile one a pretty good walloping. Just kind of like runs up to him and I think like just sort of socks him across the face with his mace. And I think he spits out a bloody tooth and just this is like, traitor.
Why are you so dedicated to this, man? This ain't shit. He ain't even give you good
Kane.
armor.
Kane, it is your turn.
Hold on. So where's this last guy, man?
I think he's a bit off to the side of the sleeping Duncan.
Okay, I'm gonna unarmed strike him. I'm not trying to kill him.
Alright.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
That's not luck. I got an 11 base level, but I have a +5 to my attacks.
Alright.
Alright, that's a 7, and then for my bonus action, I'm just gonna unarmed strike him again.
Alright. This could
I'm not supposing a 9 hits.
No, a 9 does not hit.
Right, then I just do 7 damage.
Alright. Malachi, it is your turn. There is only the one thug left. Who is looking not so hot.
Malachi, who himself is not looking all too hot, holds his rapier out, pointing straight at the man, and says, "We both stand at death's door. Who will be there first? Surrender now or you'll find out."
You know?
Roll persuasion.
Teen.
Which team?
Huh?
18.
18. You see him really, think about it. And he kind of growls at you and says, "This I know."
Definitely is.
And he runs off into the woods.
You think he's gonna eat like cow doo doo?
Manure.
Manure. Yeah.
And
Is
just
that how
bear
fancy
with
people
me.
say cow shit?
Yeah.
Literally what it is.
But yeah, he runs off, and the two thugs that were kind of helping you out sort of survey the scene. And like one looks at the other and they're just like, what the fuck do we do now?
Are you the last ones left? There was only 5 of you?
I mean, it was a small, yeah.
Well, I mean, you could start a new one if you really want.
Or you can go home and not do this again.
Yeah, you could do either of those things.
I mean, look, this whole sort of highwayman thing is not really working out.
No.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was getting that vibe.
Yeah, we're just gonna go.
Smart choice.
And they, I guess, just wander into the woods.
So, Bro is just, for lack of a better term, just laying there.
Yeah, Duncan is just on the ground. He's snoring.
Damn.
You don't know when that started, but at some point he started
It's
just
just-
snoring.
So, man, I ain't smart. What, Oliver? Anybody but me handle this.
You're carrying him, and we're going back to Silkshire.
We maybe shouldn't. Well, I kind of want to question him.
I kind of want the profit that we're going to get off of him.
We can do both. They are not mutually exclusive.
Okay, great. Pick him up and let's go. We can walk and talk.
Ugh, we gotta wait till he wet. You know what? I have an idea. And I think he just takes his, canteen of water and pours it on the guy's face.
Well, Malachi.
You have to.
Malachi says.
You'll have to take off his helmet first.
Malachi says, let's take off some of this metal from him. Let's not make one person carry everything. So we'll split the armor up between the two of us, and then we'll let Stretch here carry, Duncan himself.
Yeah, all right.
So we'll each carry half the armor, and you'll carry Duncan.
Let's not strip him nude.
Well, no. If he's got nothing underneath, we don't want his junk pressing against your armor.
Yeah, it might leave an imprint in germs.
Oh, stop it. Stop it, both of you. You're both terrible.
You consider it. You don't want some random man's nuts brushing against you.
I'm talking about nuts on me right now. Yeah. Y'all gonna... Ooh, I'm gonna get you one day. I'm gonna get you back for this.
I will say, as you take off his helmet, you see that he is an owl folk.
Who?
That's why he sounded so little. Owl folk are just...
I don't think anyone caught it, but after you asked what he was, he said, "I'm not telling you." Who?
I remember now that you said that, and it makes sense. But you're right. I did not catch it.
Mm-hmm.
Kane just looks at him and goes, "I thought ours were supposed to be wise, not stupid."
Special ones too.
Am I special?
I think he just sort of like looks at you groggily.
Morning.
It's like, you guys are dicks.
Morning, sunshine. It is kind of dickish also to steal people's things, so we're kind of even.
I mean, I was just trying to survive, man.
Yeah, but how much surviving did you really have to do? It looks like you're wearing like 17 carts on you right now. You didn't need that.
Well, I figured, the better armored I was, the better I'd be able to, fight.
Honey, you can fly.
Yeah.
Not in all that
I
armor, you
really-
can't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not with the armor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is you ruined your natural defenses of yourself to then do what? Because you didn't win.
Well, you would think that, but in this modern era of fucking firearms, flying is not as useful as it once was.
You know what? I can
There's a
accept
thing
that as an
called-
answer.
There is a thing called gravity. You can fly higher than bullets can shoot.
I mean, you'd have to get there
What's
real
gravity?
fast, though. I don't know
Is that thing that loser Newton was talking about?
the what?
Fucking weirdo.
What?
Does this bitch say?
I'm joking. I don't know.
No, it's okay.
No, what did you say? I didn't understand him. I heard weirdo in some
He asked if we were talking about what that weirdo Newton was talking about.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Look, I'm just saying. I know that Allens weren't exactly built for speed, so I get your point here.
So what are you gonna do now? Turn me over to the guards?
Yeah, probably.
He actually kind of looks nervous. He says, well, what if I offered you something?
Offer us something we can hand to the guards to prove that you're dead and you're good. Right? Like that.
Ma-
You can take my helmet.
Malachi puts his hands on your shoulder and says, "We have his armor."
Oh, you're right. We have your armor.
Yeah, I can take my armor, and you can have whatever loot we've gathered. Just let me go.
Hey, man. In the future, I don't think you're built for this type of thing. I think you should maybe find a different career path.
Look, there's just not a lot of job openings.
That's a good point. You know,
Maybe lollipop tester.
you could go see if the druids want. I don't know, man. I don't really know.
I suppose I could go. Into Smithy.
Oh, smithing's good. Yeah, smithing's good. You know, everybody always
I
needs.
did make this armor myself.
Oh, you made it yourself? I mean, I should have
Well,
supposed
that's
that.
what I was stripping all the metal off the carts.
I'll be honest, that's quite a talent right there, because this armor is real good.
Thank you.
Of course. Yeah.
I put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, no, just do something that you love that you don't have to do crime for. Like making armor.
Alright, you know what? You got a good point.
Thank you. I'll try. The more I talk, and I'm Kane, the more I realize this is Georgie Cooper from Young Sheldon.
Look, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Nobody stupidly brilliant.
Yeah.
He takes off his armor. And he is wearing clothes underneath it. He's not naked. He takes off his armor. And he says, "I'm gonna make myself scarce."
Yeah, either lay low or fly high. Whatever you do, don't come over here.
That's a fair point. I mean, I'm not gonna stick around Silkshire. That much is fucking sure.
All right. Let me know. Send me a card or something when you get your place set up for smithing, You make good shit. I bet.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna say we're friends. You beat the shit out of me, but I mean, you're letting me live. So
Yeah.
if I see you again, I don't know. Like, we'll figure something
Look,
out.
man, if we ain't come, the guild was eventually gonna come get you. You'd prefer us, I feel.
That's you know what? That's a fair point. I maybe overestimated my skills.
As a fighter, not as a smith.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
He flies away. He zooms off into the distance.
I think we handled
Ooh.
that with Strat.
Did you just say who?
Yes.
Who?
Yeah, of course you did. Of course you did. Also, I don't know if anyone noticed, but for totally not important reasons whatsoever, I did make a mini for the thug that you guys learned.
I did, and it's not unintentional. We're
You
not
fucking
stupid.
turtle.
Yeah.
Please tell me he's a turtle.
It's
Yeah!
not.
Even I'm a fucking
Wait,
turtle.
did you actually guess that he was a turtle?
Yeah, I guessed, and then I switched to the next page, and I was like, he's a fucking turtle. Hell yeah!
How did you guess that?
Sick.
Look, I just like turtles.
Alright.
I like
I
turtles.
just liked her. Fair enough. Yeah, Duncan disappears into the skyline, and if you want, you can loot his camp.
I mean, duh.
We're definitely looting his camp. But before we do that, Mal looks at Oliver and kind of lifts up his shirt, and you see the huge gash in him.
Yeah.
And he says, "Do you have anything for this?"
I got healing word, actually. 60 feet.
Good
Let's
thing.
see what I can give you. 6.
That helps a lot.
I was gonna say it's better than nothing.
Oh, I'm not gonna worry about him right now, because, 7 is a third of his health. He's at 14 right now, and that's about as good as you can ask
Well,
for in this
I had
area.
19. I'm down to 5.
Damn.
Yeah.
Why do I have more health
Damn,
than you
son.
actually? Wait.
No, I think monk. I think that makes some degree of sense.
When I last heard of monks, all I was told was, in the beginning of the game, you're gonna get blown over by a breeze and die, but at the end of the game, you're gonna be super strong. Trust.
Yeah. But yeah, you raid the camp. I think you find probably. I think in total, I think you find about 300 gold, which split between you is 100 gold each.
Well, ain't that just lovely? Did they pick up any of the fun stuff in the carriages, or just the metal and shit? They left all the good.
I think you each. Let's see. Each of you add a health potion to your.
Ooh.
You find a couple health potions. I think that's about it. I think a lot of what they took was just kind of garbage.
Any wine?
Yeah.
Any wine?
Oh, any wine? Yeah, it was. Yeah, sure. There's a couple bottles of shitty wine.
Hey, man. Are you good?
Is there
Like,
any?
not-
You asking me?
Yeah.
He just kind of looks at you, and he takes a deep breath, and he says, "Yes, I was merely letting the Reaper rehearse."
You know, sometimes your words are too poetic for me, so I'm just gonna nod along.
Yeah, I'm just gonna smile and nod.
Smile and wave, boys.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Are there any empty potion bottles around?
Yeah, probably quite a few actually.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my hand.
Malachi will gladly supply you with his empty wine bottles.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason you couldn't use those.
It's true.
I do kind of like the idea that because of Malachi, a lot of your potions are in wine bottles. Because that's just a steady supply of bottles for you.
Yes.
But yeah, you are all set. You have Duncan's armor as a sort of trophy. And you can head back to the guard if you want and report your victory.
I think that would be wise.
Alright.
Let's go.
It does not take you terribly long to get back to where that guard was stationed. And as he sees you come back, he looks kind of surprised. And when he sees you hauling a big suit of armor, he is even more surprised. He says, "Holy shit! Did you kill him?"
We handled him with extreme aggression.
I see. All right. I mean, that's definitely his armor. So
And it
cool.
was a yes.
I'll. You say,
Oh shit.
I'm guessing you'll want that reward, huh?
Yeah.
Gimme, please.
All right. Head into the city, and you can talk with the chief guard. He's stationed not far from the city entrance.
It's gonna be fucking. I know exactly who it is.
Mal looks at him because. Let me ask the question before I make the assumption. Would Malachi know other guards? Seeing how my uncle was one?
You would probably know.
Okay.
No other guards.
Would I know of the guard that was in charge at the time?
That's a good question. I think it was an older fella.
I mean, I don't really need to know anything about him. I just need to know his name. Of the guy that my uncle, worked under.
Johnny Walker. Trust.
Mr. Smiley.
I think his name was Craig. It was
Greg?
It was an older human man named Craig.
Okay. Malachi looks at the guard who told us to go in and asks if Greg is still in charge. Craig, sorry.
Oh no, Craig retired a couple of years back.
Who's in charge now?
That would be Jefferson.
Do I know Jefferson?
Jefferson was
Leaving on an airplane?
Yeah, he was leaving on an airplane. I mean, there's no nice way to put it. He was kind of a dick.
Okay.
Damn it.
He was kind of the sort of known hard ass. Nobody really liked him much, but he got his job done quite well.
Damn.
So hearing that he has been promoted is not that surprising.
I'm not loving our chances at the current moment.
I mean, he wasn't he wasn't a bad guy. He wasn't like a.
Would he
wasn't.
Kane's shenanigans?
He probably would not care for Kane's shenanigans. That is a fair point.
Well, then he definitely isn't going to like Malachi's mouth.
Ain't that
Let
I
us
don't
go!
think he would. I don't think he would much. He probably does not remember either of you fondly per se.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't like attack you on sight.
He'd want to though. And it'd be damn funny.
Hold on, I am making a mini for him.
Yeah, I'm making Kane's mini right now as we do this, and I'm just not very good at it.
I'm getting good at making these, I think. Quicker, I just need to... Yeah, that works. Just sure that I've done that right. I need to be careful sometimes because I had decided that Reed was wearing the guard uniform. So I literally just took Reed's model and then just changed the body. Rather than try and reassemble that outfit from scratch.
Real.
But I needed to be careful not to accidentally overwrite Reed's mini in here, because I did that accidentally with someone else at some point.
Ooh.
That's terrible.
And I was just like, fuck. But yeah, as you head into the city, you do actually see Jefferson. He is ordering around a couple of...
Oh, he's a horse.
He's a horse?
Of course,
He is
of
ordering
course.
around. He is ordering around a couple
Horse?
of the other guards.
It's Bojack.
Bojack!
I haven't watched enough Bojack. I haven't seen enough Bojack Horseman to give him that voice. Unfortunately. But as he sees you enter, and sees you with the armor, I think he does turn and walk in your direction, and he says, I'm guessing, since you're approaching the city gates, and carrying that suit of armor, that Duncan has been dealt with.
Yeah, we were coming through and needed to be done, so.
Interesting. He squints as he kind of looks. I mean, he I don't think, actually, you know what? In hindsight, it would be super easy for him to figure out who you are.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, look, man, even if he can't, like, register anybody else, which I think would be stupid, because one of them is related to one of his guards, Kane has horns on his head.
Yeah,
I mean, I have a very memorable look that hasn't really changed.
Yeah, exactly.
I think,
the only thing that's changed is my size.
The only one of you that he might not recognize immediately is Oliver. Is Oliver wearing a mask, by the way?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I think that
but
because he's with us, he's like...
I think... Yeah, he connects the dots. And he says, holy shit, I thought you three died.
You know, our deaths were greatly exaggerated.
I mean, your deaths were never... No one ever talked about you. You just sort of disappeared one day.
Does feel like that, doesn't it? Well, no, we just, look, man, we got tired of living cold in the city, so we left.
Fair enough.
Malachi just looks at him and smiles and says, I do not die. I have dramatic exits.
I see.
And an encore, and he holds up his arms.
He looks at you and he says, well, you should probably go check in with your uncle. He did not take your disappearance well.
Malachi motions to all the armor and says, first we need our money.
I see.
Oh, come on. You didn't think we did this shit for free, huh?
That's a fair point. Why did I make this a number that was not easily divisible by 3? Son of a bitch.
You always do that.
I always
You
do
do this to yourself, and then every time you go, why didn't I make this a number easily divisible by 3?
He kind of looks at the 3 of you, and you see him doing mental arithmetic. And then he walks over to a door near him, and he says, "Hold on a minute." And he walks in, and you hear him kind of ruffling around in there. And he emerges with 3 fairly hefty-looking bags of gold. And also, he is carrying 3 healing potions.
Okay.
And he throws. Well, he doesn't throw them. That would be terribly reckless. He hands each of you a bag of gold and a healing potion. And he says, "That should about do it."
Yep.
And each bag of gold contains 666 gold.
The mark of the beast.
Is that 3 6s or 4 6s?
3 6s.
Okay.
666. As my father said, the mark of the beast.
Hello.
And if you look at it upside down, it says, no, no, no!
Yeah, he says, "There's your payment." And he looks at you, Kane. He says, "We're not going to have any problems, are we?"
We ain't never had a problem before.
He squints at you.
I'm gonna be fine.
Alright. If you're looking for Reed, he still hangs out in the old district.
Before we find Reed, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Me when I gotta go potty.
Yeah. Alright, there's an outhouse over there.
Glorious.
I'm assuming you're actually leaving.
Yes, I'm gonna disappear in a second. I'm just gonna put my book down.
Alright. Is there anything the 2 of you want to do now that you are in Silkshire proper? I will say there are a couple of stands set up in the immediate vicinity. Potion stand and I think just a potion stand, actually, is the only really notable one. There are a couple food stands set up. There's some guy selling top hats.
Yep.
And anyone selling wine?
Yes,
by the way, you are most likely going to want to look at prices of wine to start charging me.
This is a fair
because Malachi is going to be buying a lot of wine.
I've always kind of liked the idea of you guys having your money for survival, which we don't really talk about, and then your spending money.
Are you going to say that Malachi needs his wine to survive?
Well, that's the debate, isn't it? That's the question. Is which is covered, because I mean the wine doesn't have a practical effect.
I mean,
so my brain tells me that it should be covered by your living expenses.
however you wish to do it.
How about this? You can keep yourself laden with cheap wine.
No.
Fairly easily.
No. Malachi will not drink cheap wine.
So that's the thing.
I mean, it doesn't have to be top shelf, but it will not be cheap.
Fuck, I need to come up with some like interesting wines.
You know, Jacko wine exists.
There is, this particular merchant does have a bottle of Jacob Blades wine.
About a bottle of what?
Jacob Blades wine.
You still make that?
The recipe has changed somewhat. Previously, the recipe called for a potent red wine with razor blades in the bottle. At some point, people decided that was a bad idea. But in keeping with the spirit, they do put stinging nettles in the wine.
Okay.
Is this a wine? I'm relatively sure that this is a wine that I would have tasted before, and not something that Malachi would enjoy.
That's fair. I was going to say, I would treat it as a potion of sorts, which, if drank, I think it would give you. I think it would give you an extra D6 on your next attack, but you take 2 damage.
I'll take a bottle for emergencies.
All right.
And you said plus 2 to an attack?
No, plus 1d6 to your next melee attack. But you take 2 damage. Because it does kind of hurt to drink.
Mm-hmm.
You when I put razor blades in my drink and then it hurts. How did this happen?
Yeah. Well, like I said, they got rid of the razor blades. Because that was deemed too...
Stupid.
Too extreme. But yeah, the 3 of you are now kind of free.
How much was that?
To explore. Oh, that's a good point. 50 gold. I'll say that probably has 3 charges.
Okay.
You can probably get three swigs of that. Because I don't think you would be drinking the entire bottle in one go.
No. Well, yes and no.
You could, but yeah, you have free reign of the city. You were told that Reed hangs out in the same place that he used to, the old district, otherwise known as the poor district.
Okay.
Being in Silkshire, I will say one of the first things that your eyes are sort of drawn to, whether you want them to be or not, is the castle where you last were in Silkshire. It looks about the same. Not much has really changed.
Yeah, I mean, Mal heads to the bar to look for a Zunk.
All right. What about the other 2? Do you want to follow along, or do you have other things?
I'll follow. I kind of miss him too.
the three of you head to Old Town, which has pretty much not changed. It's about the same as you left it. As you head into the bar, you see some familiar faces, but people seem kind of downtrodden. For the most part, nobody really seems to recognize you, or if they do, they don't really care enough to say anything.
Fair enough.
But you do see, seated in the back with his back turned to you, you make out the familiar sort of silhouette of Reed.
Hey guys, do you think he's gonna be mad at us?
The fuck is this our fault?
I mean, I don't think we should tell him.
Tell him what?
Yeah, I don't think we should tell him we got, hit with a firing squad, but I think we should tell him that we were maybe driven out of, Silkshire.
If you say
That we
so.
just left on our own. If we just tell him that we left on our own, that would hurt more.
Okay, but what's gonna hurt more? Him knowing and maybe getting a bullet to the face, or him being a little hurt at his feelings?
Well, as far as he was concerned, we were just driven out then.
He's gonna ask to find who did it. You've met him.
We don't remember.
He's not gonna buy that. You should know better.
I mean, it's a fair. I'll say these are fair points. Knowing would be bad for him, but he's also not likely to just accept a blatant lie.
Yeah.
It's up to you guys how you wanna approach this.
It's not a blatant lie if we tell him we were driven out of Silkshire when we were, shot at by the mayor, and then quote unquote died, and then woke up outside of Silkshire and stayed there. That's the essential to being driven out.
Okay, but
if he has questions and we can't answer them, you don't know why? We were 8.
We were not 8. It was like 12.
Exactly, we were, but we're not anymore.
It was 12.
8 or 12, same thing.
Yeah, you were children.
Okay, but he's just not gonna accept these answers, man. I don't. Whatever you say, you're smarter than me. I have to know.
No. Malachi, what do you think on this?
Malachi just kind of sighs and said, let's just talk to him. We'll figure it out as we go.
I like that.
Okay.
All right.
Malachi just kind of walks up, puts his hands on his shoulders.
He's gonna flip you. He's gonna flip you so fast, man.
And just kind of leans down and says, hey, Unc, you miss us?
I think he bolts upright. And I think he turns quickly and looks at the three of you. And at first, he looks angry.
Mel just kind of gives him that wave of a child. That arm not moving, just a hand wiggling,
And I think immediately that expression melts away, and he is just so overjoyed to see the three of you. And he bear hugs all three of you at once.
Oh, all right. We're hugging. I would like to say, I think since Kara's incident, I don't think he's really hugged people.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
Where?
What do you mean?
Where did you go?
You know,
It's a long
anybody else want to
story.
answer that question?
Mal looks at him, points to his chair, and says, "Sit down." And
Oh,
Mal, who is still, he's definitely not as in bad shape, but his clothing is definitely still showing the battle. There's
Yeah.
blood, very visible, fresh blood, very visible on his outfit. And after, like, right, as Uncle broke the hug, Malachi kind of winces and kind of grabs at his side, and tells, what is my uncle's name again?
Reed.
Reed. And tells Reed to
Reed.
sit down.
Reed, and his nickname is Red, but you can call him.
Okay. And Malachi sits down next to him and pulls out a bottle of wine, and pours a glass for him and pours a glass for his uncle, and motions to the two of you if you want some.
Pass.
I don't want to be sober for this either. Have me some.
I think he sits and he sort of takes in the sort of what he sees. He takes in the three of you, and I think his expression, he looks unsure as he says, "Where's Kara?"
I think Kane just kind of coughs. Like, he just...
Malachi points to the drink and says, "Drink first."
He does. He takes his drink, and I think he downs the whole glass and puts it down and says,
Malachi matches him.
Yeah.
I think Kane...
Actually, I don't think he says anything. I think he just he waits for you to speak.
I think Kane, even at just, like, the mention of Kara, just, like, downs the drink, and he just looks angry. Not at anything in specific in the room. He just looks pissed.
Malachi pats Kane on the shoulder, looks at his uncle, and says, "Honestly, we don't know what happened. All we know is that we were lined up for a firing squad. And when we woke up, we were with a caravan, and that's where we've been ever since. And Kara was not with us."
I think he looks shocked. I mean, who wouldn't look shocked? After being told that.
Malachi pours more wine.
Yeah, I think he immediately drinks the next one and says, but who?
We don't remember.
Bullshit.
So what if it is?
Malachi looks at him and says, "We honestly don't know. All we know is that they were wearing heavy armor. And they ordered guards to shoot us."
That's a good deflection. Because you don't know who that armored figure is. It's this heavy armor.
Don't try to figure it out, man. It ain't worth it.
Are you okay?
Malachi looks down at his...
I mean,
he looks at his bloody clothing and says, "Yeah, fine."
he reaches into his coat and he hands you a greater healing potion.
You know, if you could just define okay for me real quick, I can answer that a little better.
Malachi looks at him as he takes the greater healing potion, and he just kind of sets it there on the table, and he looks at his uncle and says, "To be honest, I fell into Death's arms, and he found me too heavy and let me go."
Just tell him you almost died, man.
I see.
We all got hit with high-powered rifles. We all almost died.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think
He's talking about 20 minutes ago.
20 minutes ago.
He sighs and he says, What brings you back now?"
Oh,
Malachi pours another glass of wine. And that bottle is now empty, so he pulls out another one.
Yeah.
Hands
he
the bottle
turns
over for
down-
potions.
He turns down the second glass. He says, "No, I'm fine."
well, to be honest with you, I was a little bit hoping the car was somewhere around here. But, clearly she ain't.
Yeah, no. The four of you vanished overnight.
Yeah. That's about how it felt.
And when I went in the morning, your camp was gone. It was as if you'd been erased.
Is my house still here?
Oh, wait, that's true. Oh, yeah, your house. The house was there, but everything inside was gone.
They
They took my shit?
They took Gara's shit.
They took my notes, they took my journals, they took my maps, they took everything?
Yeah, everything.
They couldn't afford for anybody to be poking around, I suppose.
You don't know anything.
I know that one day they're gonna wish that they'd shot us harder.
Malachi pours you another glass of wine.
He drinks it.
Give me one. All of that research is gone.
I like this a lot. I like that Oliver. This is like my fucking
My notes, man. You know how long it took me to write those? So, currently, we know enough to be dangerous, not enough to be a threat, if that makes sense.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Stay out of trouble.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't planning on causing any trouble.
Perfect. And don't go spreading news of our arrival, if that's all right with you.
Who's gonna give a shit?
Somebody
All
used a
right.
firing squad on a bunch of kids. You don't think they'd give a shit if they caught wind that we were back? Well, I mean, if they cleared out old house, I suppose there's no one there. We could just move on in again.
Sleep on the hardwood floors.
Sleep on the hardwood floors. You know, I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, it's still your house, so
Yeah.
I'll see what I'll pull some strings. I can probably get you some cheap furniture.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Whatever I could do to help.
If you catch any wind about anything about car or anything, just let us know. I know that there ain't gonna be
All right.
nothing, but
Well, I mean, it's been years and he's heard nothing, but, you know.
it makes me feel better. And sometimes it's all you get.
It's crazy not even her body was
All right.
found.
Yeah, he.
Did something different
Well, I
to
mean,
her.
now, this is me talking, not Malachi. I'm assuming they just kind of dumped us out in the woods somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, what we were picked up, whatever happened to Kara, you know, whether she was taken or whatever. I mean, not to be Donnie Downer, but you know, she could have gotten eaten by wolves or whatever. You know, so I mean, not finding a body, we weren't in the city. I can pretty much guarantee that.
Not
So
not saying
I mean,
uh,
I'm thinking about it, and I mean, this feels a little bit like a retcon at this point, which is kind of my bad for not clarifying better. I think Teresa would have told you that she did not make it.
okay.
oh that's what
I thought you had told us that
it's a
she
retcon.
was not found with us.
I don't think I did, but I also don't think I was clear enough. So that's on me.
That's no worse.
I will say this: when you woke up in the tent space, she was not there. The sort of supernatural place where the voice, and the voice actually also told you that it could not help her.
Got it.
That it tried, but it was unable.
John
to.
Coffey tried to take it back and it wouldn't work.
Um, but Reed kind of processes all of this, and I think he stands up and he says, "I'll go pull at some strings, try to get you some furnishings." He sighs and he says, "And when you're ready to tell me the rest, you know where to find me."
Fucker.
Told y'all you wouldn't buy it. I told y'all you wouldn't buy it.
I mean, he's a career city
I mean,
guard.
we didn't lie.
No, you didn't lie, but you are clearly omitting something.
Yeah.
Like you're being squirrely about information.
I just hope he don't try to go find out himself.
Yeah, like he doesn't. So, like to clarify, like he doesn't know what you're lying about. He just knows there is something more that you aren't telling him.
Like the fact what we're doing back in the city.
Yeah, I mean, like you didn't really answer his question when he asked.
No,
that.
we did not even attempt to pretend that we answered his question. Not really.
No, and I'm pretty sure that answered volumes for him.
Yeah, I think that probably told him that whoever it is, you don't want him to know, which does say a lot.
Especially because, considering everything, he was like the only person that we had previously.
Yeah. He, I think, kind of gives you guys another hug, and then heads out to go, I guess, pull some contacts.
Malachi looks at the two of you after my uncle has gotten up and left, and gives you a smile that does not reach his eyes. It's only in his mouth. And he pulls out another bottle of wine, grabs his cello off his back, turns around and starts to play the most depressing cello music you have ever heard in your life.
You know what? Hold on. I think that we agreed that Kane could play an instrument, and it's slipping my mind as to what that instrument was.
I don't
Harmonica.
remember.
Oh, it's the pan flute. I think that Kane kind of like waits a second to like gain the tune, and then kind of just joins in.
Okay.
I feel like this could be.
Yeah, I like that.
I like the idea that this is kind of just something that like Kane and Mal do together, like to try to feel differently about their circumstances.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
And in the bridges, Mal just kind of passes the bottle back and forth.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like to think what Oliver does is he doesn't really join in, but he does sit there at like the bar stool and just open his journal and just starts writing notes while listening to the tune. Like as like a background noise almost.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're so. I love that.
Alright, I think on that horribly depressing note, I think that is when we will wrap tonight's session, because I do need to get ready for work.
A devastating session.
Good session. You beat up Mickey Mouse.
You beat up Mickey Mouse.
And you lied to a dear friend.
We didn't lie to him, we just didn't give him the whole truth.
We didn't lie, we just omitted facts.
We didn't lie, we simply just didn't tell him shit that he wanted to know.
Alright, I will talk to you all later.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.